you don't work like this many years to get to where you are, to put the phone down now. Like, and
that just means more. And I don't know. I just want moms to feel proud when they wear it. Like, you know, yes, I'm a mama. Yes, I have kids.
Out there, we're
dope. We are dope. We are so.
We always gotta preface it with something.
What had happened was.
Yes.
And because representation matters.
Oh, yeah.
The more we see
when I hear this, I'm about to beat this face.
Yes.
That is awesome. I'm like clapping for you, sis. That's great.
I'll clap for myself.
Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and launch my own business because I see so many business owners.
Don't even listen to that little voice on the inside of you that's like, because I know I was like, listen, I'm still wearing my mask. I don't know what you're doing.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another segment of Sadie Says It All. Now, this is our Meet the Woman Behind the Business series. And if you don't already know, this is the platform for Black women small business owners. Yes, it is. Now, if you are watching us on the GIM Network, thank you so much. We appreciate you. But also make sure in about 2 weeks, you head over to my YouTube channel, Sadie Says It All, because there you will find links to our guest website. You'll also find discount codes. You know how we love good discount code. So make sure you go over there and check this out in about 2 weeks or so, but we'll air on the GIM Network first because that's our home. That's the house. Okay. So today we are so excited to have our guests with us today. I know y'all say I'm always excited, but I am because our guests, you know, they're good. They're interesting. They're awesome. They're amazing women, and I'm always pleased to chat it up with them. So today, our guest is author and vegan chef, Regina Boykin of Honestly Vegan. Welcome, Regina.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, we're so happy to have you. Now, y'all, we're going to do something a little different on here. We mix cocktails on here, but we ain't never whipped y'all up nothing to eat. So we getting y'all together with the corn salad. And of course, it is honestly vegan. So, but we're going to get into all of that in a minute. Regina, welcome so much to the show. Welcome, girl.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, what I want to ask you is because I often like to ask our guests where it is that they're located, just so that our viewers kind of know where you are.
I am in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Girl, you are not in Fayetteville.
Yes.
You know what? Now, most of my viewers know this. A lot of times I don't even dig to find out where the guests are from because I'm like, finding out on the show as we film this. But girl, I live in Pennsylvania right now, but I'm from South Carolina. I'm from McCall, South Carolina. I'm from about maybe 45 minutes, from Fayetteville.
Wow. What?
Yes. And I have yet to have anybody on from North Carolina or South Carolina yet, but to hear that you're from the Ville, girl.
Yes, honey, I'm from the Ville. I have lived here this is 2022, so I have lived here for 21 years.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yes.
That's great. I'm so even more smiley right now because you're from Fayetteville. That's so crazy. Yeah, I'm from Marlboro County, that area. So,
okay. So we're neighbors. Yeah, basically we're neighbors.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so I'm excited. Okay.
Okay.
Everybody, now that y'all done finished listening to me ramble on, I guess we can kind of get into making this corn salad. And I do have one other question I do want to ask you, before we get into it. Now, becoming vegan, a lot of times you hear people making that transition where when they have some type of a health scare, or sometimes maybe they just want to switch up their lifestyle to something healthier. What was it for you that actually made you decide to go the vegan route?
Well, it was a lot of reasons. A lot of people say, well, it was because, like you said, I had a health scare or this or that. But I was watching a show because I just watch all kinds of different things and really open to watching different things. And on the show, she had killed a deer. Like, she killed a deer, but she didn't kill the deer as, oh, I have no meat and I need this to survive because I live in, out here in the nowhere.
Right.
She was just like, I'm gonna kill this deer so I could top off my deep freezer. And I was just like, why are you gonna kill that animal if you don't have to? If you don't need that, if that is not essential, why take that life? Right. Those were my first thoughts about it. And then also I got to a point where I was tired all the time. I had headaches all the time. I couldn't lose the weight. I was considered pre-diabetic. Some doctors would say borderline diabetic.
Right.
Just a lot of things. Right. A lot of things that I wanted to make sure that I was the healthiest version of me. Because if I don't take care of me, ladies, hello, if you don't take care of you, you cannot take care of all the people that you take care of. So you got to take care of yourself. So really that's why I did it. My heart is like, why kill another animal, but in the end, if we don't need it, why do we have to consume it?
Right. Okay.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Right. That's another perspective as well. Because a lot of times, like I was saying, people think, oh, well, there was a health scare, or oh, I just want to lead a healthier lifestyle. But looking at it from the standpoint of sparing a life, when it's not, it's not necessary to take that life, because it still nourish yourself without that. So
right, exactly. And it works. This lifestyle works. My husband, he's not vegan. He loves his meat. These kids, they love their meat, but he will try vegan things. His cholesterol is better. His blood pressure medication dosage is lower. His A1C, he was considered pre-diabetic. The last check, I believe it was a 5.6, and then it went up to a 5.8. So we're working back now to get it back down to a 5.6. So it's awesome. It's amazing. Even just by incorporating little bits here and there, it just makes it overall better.
Right. And we're going to get into all that because like I grew up on vegetables and all that. I was telling my husband the other day, because, thinking about you coming up as a guest on the show, I was like, babe, I grew up on vegetables. I said, honestly, I could eat them from the top of the day to the bottom between fruit, vegetables, and whatever, stuff like that. I was like, and I would be fine. I was like, I love the way it tastes. It's flavorful to me, the way that I was like, you know what? And that's constantly something that's in my head as far as the healthiest version of myself, because, I have a younger daughter who has autism, and I'm always thinking about how I need to be around as long as I can for her, And,
exactly.
So, all right. So we're going to get into the heavy stuff in a little bit. But right now.
Okay.
To this salad. So Regina, girl, just lead the way.
Yes. Okay. So I always like to go over the ingredients in case anybody is watching a live or video, they want to go back and make it. So we are going to use, we have our corn. Now you can use frozen, you can use canned, you can use fresh. I like to use fresh, but if it's not in season, you can use canned or frozen. Be mindful with canned products to cut half the sodium in that can. Just rinse it before you use it. And then we also have a purple onion. We have our grape tomatoes already cut in half. We have our cucumbers already quartered. We have jalapeno pepper already diced. We have just a little bit of sugar. We have our lemon juice. You got to have the extra virgin. We want that first cold press of olive oil because that's the best. Yes. There you go. And of course, salt and pepper to taste. I'm using some black truffle sea salt, but you can use regular salt, peach Himalayan salt, whatever you want. So I have a bigger bowl for my corn. You got your bowl for your corn salad. And then we're just going to add in our corn. Get my spoon here. I'm going to add in the corn. Now, once you get that added in, I always tell people just put in however much you like. I mean, there's an exact measurement in my cookbook, but just whatever you're liking. Like you said, your husband doesn't like tomatoes, so you can leave out the tomatoes if you want. I'm gonna do about a half a cup to 3/4 of a cup. We love cucumbers in this house. Cucumbers, we can eat them plain with some salt and pepper, like we out in the country with no shoes on. Yeah, so cucumber, I always do extra cucumber because everybody loves cucumber. Put the cucumber together. I'm gonna move that out the way. Put your cucumbers in there.
Girl, I'm already excited. All right. Already.
Yeah, so you got your purple onion. I'm sorry, red onion, like Tabitha Brown says. It's red. It's not red onion, it's purple onion. Purple onion, got your purple onion.
Yes, I do.
And I'm an onion girl. I love onions, garlic, all that. So I go heavy on that, but you don't have to.
Girl, yes, I'm all day onion and everything. I tell my husband, you can just stay over there. You know, I'm going to.
Exactly. Okay, we're going to give that a good mix. Once you get all your purple onion, I'm going to give that a good mix. Now, after you've mixed that really well, what you want to do is take your jalapeno and whatever your heat level is, I like it hot. My husband don't. So we're just going to do a little sprinkle. Just a little sprinkle. But then I put some extra on my own plate.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Me, how like I don't do spicy. It's like I like the flavor, but all that heat, like I'm the biggest wuss.
Right.
So we're like, oh my God, I can't eat this. So I actually skipped out on the jalapeno. I was like,
okay.
Me and I'm the only one eating it, probably, because he ain't gonna eat it.
Misconception. You don't want to eat something hot to where it's burning your mouth and you can't enjoy it. Just a little heat, just in the back of the throat.
Right.
You know. Yes. Okay, so we have that. Now we got your sugar, just a little pinch.
Just a little pinch? Okay.
Just a little pinch, like I'm looking at it, that's what, half a teaspoon maybe?
Okay.
It's like a really small amount. Just a little pinch. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, just a little pinch. We're gonna stir that up. After we get that sugar incorporated, I want you to drizzle in a little olive oil. Okay. And you know, everybody knows, if you follow me, you know when I cook, I don't measure nothing. Like that's just how I grew up. Like you just season it and you go and you taste it and you add more, you know. So we're gonna drizzle in some olive oil. Okay. If you eyeballing it, like 2 to 3 tablespoons. Okay. All right. You want that? You want those veggies to be shining and leaning. You don't want them greasy, just shining. Just shining, not greasy.
A little glaze.
All right, you're gonna take you got your lemon. Okay. You got your lemon. You're gonna do half a lemon. Okay. And I'm gonna cup it so I catch the seeds in my hand so the seeds don't get in the corn salad. There you go.
Yeah, girl, I was up here looking at them when I cut them, and I was like, Lord, seeds in there. I was like, let me see. I was like, rookie move, like.
She's rookie. No, you're good. So what we like to do is we like to go in with half a lemon. We already had our olive oil. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna mix that up and we're gonna add salt and pepper to taste. Okay. Now, after you add your salt and pepper, I want you to taste it because you might want the other half of the lemon. You might want more salt and pepper. And I love garlic, so I get gangsta. I put it on my plate, throw garlic on it.
Oh yeah, I love garlic.
Put my pepper and some salt. I'm gonna give that a mix. Is that real good?
I'm already thinking about the barbecues this summer and how I'm gonna take this.
Yes, because you know I love pasta salad, don't get me wrong, but it's a different option besides always having pasta salad when you cook out.
Yes. You know,
all right, let me see what you're working with, girl. Let me see what you're working with. Okay.
No, I don't think I put enough glaze to it. Now we glistening a little bit. Okay, all right.
Okay. Now, let's see. Okay, let me so we can taste this. And then you can see what it needs.
Probably do a little bit more lemon juice. That's good.
I was just about to say that. I'm gonna do the other half of the lemon and I'm gonna do a little bit more salt. And then I think we got it.
That is a new trick for me. Put your hand on it so the seeds don't fall in.
Yeah, because I have that gadget where you put the lemon in there, you squeeze it. But the lemons down here that we get, they be like that's not gonna fit in there.
Well, what my lemon was pretty hefty, and I'm like, my hands ain't squeeze that effectively, but.
And then you got to think about it too. A lot of people don't, the average person in their house might not have everything in their kitchen that I have in my kitchen.
Oh yeah. I was like, that's why make sure I prep right so I ain't looking all, All right, let's see. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. That's it right there.
That is it. That is so good. Put a little bit of salt.
Good. That is good. That is good.
Yeah. I don't know what my husband eating tonight, but this.
Tell him to pick out the tomatoes. Tell him to pick out the tomatoes, dear.
This is it. He'll be all right. This is delicious, girl. It's so good.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I mean, it's super quick. It's super easy. You can put it together. If you include the prep time, it might take you 15, 20 minutes. Might,
Yeah, and that, just proves my point again, like where I could eat this all the time. I could eat like this all the time. And a lot of times.
If you want some protein, throw you some chickpeas in there, throw you some black beans in there.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's like a whole complete meal by just adding your protein.
Oh my goodness. You know what? My husband went to the gym. I might have to ask him to swing by the supermarket because I know he had to stop anyway. Get me some chickpeas or some black beans because I could eat that all day. That is delicious. I think my daughter she might have
some black beans in there, a little bit of cilantro, put it on a plate. Some sour cream or some vegan sour cream.
Oh my goodness.
Salsa. That's a meal.
Now, for everyone that is watching, of course, I'm going to include Regina's Instagram page for Honestly Vegan because you all, like today, I was just scrolling through your page. I guess you saw that. And some of the things, well, everything, but the things that I saw that you were making, it's like I could smell it. It's like I had smell-o-vision. I was like, oh my God, like that looks amazing. And just to know that it's good for you, it's healthy food. And then that it looks seasoned. Everybody always worrying about, is it going to have any flavor? And it's going to be, just because you're eating healthier choices does not mean that your food does not have to have any flavor like that.
Exactly. Come through with the seasoning. Like Joel James say, if you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoned.
And that was me earlier. I was like, oh goodness, I cut the onion. I was like, oh geez, like my nose is just like woke up.
Yeah, exactly. People, because there's this misconception that, oh, you're vegan, so all you eat is salad. Well, all you eat is lettuce. Well, all you eat is vegetables. And I'm like, no, we got vegetables, fruit, brown rice, quinoa, chickpeas, black beans, pinto beans, avocados, every kind of fruit you can imagine, every kind of lettuce you can imagine. Well, except for iceberg lettuce, because that has no nutritional value. That's just like eating water.
Okay.
But being plant-based, you eat good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you eat real good.
I eat a lot of quinoa, So I was telling my husband's like, Lord, my husband's so meat and potatoes. He's so based. And then he's Italian, so a lot of his like meat, you know, like red meats and stuff like that. And I'm like, I told him, I said, I can't eat like that all the time. I can't eat like that all the time. You know,
You be somewhere asleep.
exactly. I was like, you he up there looking at me like I can't stay awake during the show. Well, it's because I'm full and I'm tired. I ate all that pasta, that, you know. I had to tell him, I was like, I can't eat like that all the time. I was like, I know that's that's what you do. I was like, but baby, I can't do that. So I was like, I don't even eat how I grew up all the time. Because, you know, so we grew up with a lot of fried chicken and fried pork chop and rice and like stuff like that all the time. But I don't even cook like that for myself or, you know, for my girls. So like usually for me, I try to eat like a healthier route, usually. Now my weakness is like sweets. Like that's my weakness. And I recognize that. So I try not to even cook that in the house because it's a problem if I do. So you were mentioning that your kids are open, like do they eat strictly vegan or do they?
No. The oldest, he was like, is that vegan food? Like before you even taste it, Ma, is that vegan food? Nah, I'm good. You know, and then one of our daughters, she's like, she was eating meat, then she went pescatarian, and then she went vegetarian. So she is a vegetarian because she still consumes, you know, she was like, Ma, that vegan cheese just don't taste like no regular cheese. I'm sorry. And I'm like, yeah, I get it, you know. So she still has her cheese, but she does her almond milk, her vegan butter. And, you know, my husband, he's country boy and I love him, you know, like he be like, what's this? But at the same time, he tries whatever I make. A lot of my recipes that are new, I try out on him. And sometimes he'll be like, don't make that no more. You need to go back. I ate it because I was hungry, but you just need to go back and figure out what happened. Now that's what it's about, having fun and making mistakes and learning.
Right. But at least he's open to trying, you know, whatever
of course.
They have. And then, you know, maybe at some point he might switch over fully. You never know. But at least he's open to trying. If you're cooking things that taste good and he's open to trying it, then he might be more, you know, open to letting that be his meal for the night. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Especially when you cook for them and they don't know it's vegan. And they just sitting there tearing like, oh my God, it's so good. Oh my God. Oh, Mom, this is so good. It's so good. And I'm like, you know, you eating some TVP. TVP, yeah, textured vegetable protein. It's a soy protein with no carbs and no sodium. Keto friendly. You didn't know that? Nah, it tastes like regular hamburger. Exactly. Because it's all in how you season.
Right. And that's a big part of it. Now, for me, like, I'm completely, no pun intended, green to the whole like vegan scene. Like I don't think I've ever had vegan cheese, you know, but the thing is, I'm so open to trying it all because, you know, I have a few things that are on my vision board right now. And, you know, of course, like trying to be healthier, you know, that's one thing that's definitely on there, but being more specific, you know, this time around. So
exactly.
Yeah. So I'm, you know, completely open. That's why I am excited. I'm, you know, looking into your book, because I need some direction, you know, with that. And not to say that it's going to be all in from the beginning. So if anybody see me eating some meat on my Instagram, don't come for me because
exactly. You tell them don't come for me in the comments. Because we're all human. You know, some people can go vegan and cut everything off and they're good. And some people can't. I tried to just go strictly vegan. I lasted a week. And I was like, I need some chicken in my life. Because I didn't understand. I didn't do the research and I didn't put in the work to figure out, okay, so what should I be eating so that I get those good carbs and vitamins and protein? I didn't do any research, so I didn't know. So of course I failed. But the second time around, I gave up. I gave up pork, then I gave up beef, then I gave up turkey, then I gave up chicken.
Right.
Seafood was hard because I love shrimp. I'm a shrimp person. Oh my God, seafood was the hardest. Seafood was harder than chicken wings. I'm telling you. But I gave up seafood, and then just giving up a little bit at a time and just taking baby steps. So what? I'm not here to tell you you should be vegan. Let's save our planet. No, if you want to eat meat, I'm with you. I'm here to help you, and let's just make some healthier meat choices. You know, which was kind of the inspiration for the cookbook I'm working on now. Working on Soul Deliciously Flexitarian right now. You know, just so people can see my journey and how I transition. So it's according to my journey with meat recipes in the beginning, and then, you know, chicken recipes, right? Like right behind the regular meats. And yes, girl, yes. And then it's gonna be yes, because I thought a lot about it, you know. And the Lord told me somebody needs to hear, there's somebody out there that needs to hear your testimony. There's somebody out there that needs to understand that if they want to live this lifestyle, they can do it, and that there are avenues and people that can help them. And I said, okay, so I transitioned, and my husband also supported me and encouraged me. So yes, the first section is going to be all meat with chicken at the end. The second section is going to be pescatarian. Then it's going to be vegetarian recipes. Then it's going to be vegan recipes at the end to try to help you along your journey. I don't want to force you not to put down the chicken leg or the steak knife and fork. I just want you to, you know, just make better choices when you do eat.
Wow. Yeah. That is remarkable, a remarkable way of doing it, because I mean, how many times have we seen books that are completely vegan, you know, and people go in with the mindset like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and almost kind of, and I don't want to say in every case, but setting themselves up for failure a little bit, because that's a huge adjustment, you know. And girl, like you were talking about that seafood, that's a problem. I can say that. I love seafood more than any other, like, you know, more than any other that I eat. And I can be honest about that, you know, but still, like you were saying, ultimately, you know, making healthier choices. So you have recipes in there, and I know you will, you know, that can help you do those things, then, you know, that's what it's all about, trying to lead a healthier lifestyle. So
exactly. Like, I know I'm going to put my jambalaya recipe in there, you know, in the regular meat section, but you can also make it vegan by using vegan chicken. Sweet Earth brand makes vegan chicken. You can use field roast sausage instead of turkey sausage. You know, I want the recipes to be easy if you decide, yes, this is what I want to do. So let me go to this meat recipe in the front and figure out how I can make it vegan. Or let me email Regina or DM Regina and see if she can help me figure out how to make something of my favorite food plant-based. I just want to be another tool to help people.
Girl, I am so impressed. I'm impressed and excited because, let me know as soon as that book drops. Because I'm gonna be all over that, and I probably will be one of those that's DMing you like, Regina, you busy? I got a question.
And that's what I tell people, DM me. Right. DM me, email me. You got questions, ask, because if you don't ask, you don't know. And how can you be successful if you don't know, if you're not asking questions? I wouldn't just change my lifestyle just because I saw somebody else. I need that information, you know.
Yeah, especially when you want to go about it the right way. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
All right. So, Regina.
Yes.
I don't know if you've ever watched this show, but there is a little game that I like to play with my guests towards the end of the show.
Okay.
Now, this game is called culture tags. I don't know if you can see that. It's called culture tags.
Okay.
Now, what culture tags is, it is a card game where there's an acronym on the front of the card.
Uh-huh.
And I give you the clue off the back of the card. And whatever clues I give you, I can't give you any of the words that's in the actual answer. But
Okay.
you try to guess the answer.
Okay.
Now, there's several different categories. There's TV and film. There's
Oh, Lord.
stuff like that. But wait. So I was on your page a little bit today. I was looking, and a lot of videos I was clicking on. There's a lot of gospel music, a lot of church music.
Yes.
So one of the categories is also church.
Uh-oh.
Now, just to let you know, culture tags is everything from the culture. Everything from the culture. Everything that we're familiar with, we've grown up with, we know. So
Okay.
I gotta put these spectacles on. They're probably gonna glare. Maybe not. Okay.
Okay.
Now, the first one I'm gonna give you, okay, it's from the category church.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now that's the acronym. And the clue is, this is when you say Satan isn't telling the truth. Satan isn't telling the truth. This is what you call Satan when, something's going wrong and you saying that Satan is not telling the truth. Like the
devil is a lie.
Yes. Don't tell me black folk won't say that. Yes, we will. Okay. Now, the next one, we're going to break it up. The next one is TV and film. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
TV and film, but I got a good one. Got an easy one for you. Okay.
Okay.
Now, this one is a Tyler Perry film. And it's when Shamar Moore had on that really bad braided wig. And Kimberly Elise was playing, Kimberly Elise was married to the man and he threw out the house and.
Oh, Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Yes, girl. See that? See? Easy.
That's all you had to say is when he threw out the house.
Exactly. Okay, so this is the last one.
Okay.
All right. Let me see if I can. Okay, this category is church. Let me see if I can get a good enough clue. Oh my goodness. All right. Now, this is what people usually say in church when they stand up to do their testimony. And they usually tell everybody that they are this, that they are this, and that they are full of this.
Saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost.
Yes! Yes! That's one of the opening testimony lines there.
Yes.
Honor to God, pastor, superintendent.
Yeah.
Oh,
everybody knows taking places.
Girl, oh, that was fun.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't embarrass myself.
I love this game though, and it's actually fun. Something you can sit around and play with the family too, because
I like that.
There's so many.
I have to look that up. I like that.
Yeah, I will send you. I'll actually send you the link to their page. But as soon as I saw this game pop up, I was like, oh my gosh, it looks like so much fun,
Yes.
The only time I really get to play it is with my guests on the show because ain't nobody around here. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
I'll leave that alone. I'm in Bucks County. We're gonna leave that alone. But
okay.
But yeah. So Regina, thank you so much for being a guest on our show today. I think a lot of people can get some useful and helpful information from you, just from watching this, and ways on how to transition into a vegan lifestyle if that's what they choose to do. And just to know that your book is coming out. Y'all, I'm gonna keep y'all posted when that book drops. That'll, that kind of transitions you into that lifestyle if that's what you choose to do again. But I will include again, Honestly Vegan's Instagram information. And again, make sure you check out my YouTube in 2 weeks, because that's where I'm going to have all of the direct links to her website and all of that. So that way you can go there and check out the books that she currently, has available, as well as, y'all can get y'all some tips and check out her Instagram. And you look at all the food she making, because it, I'm telling y'all, I was hungry. I was hungry. I was hungry, so make sure you check that page out. But anyhow, again, Regina, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. Yes, thank you.
And everybody, thank you all for watching. And I will see y'all next time on Sadie Says It All, Meet the Woman Behind the Business. Bye.
Bye.